Who said that money can't buy happiness? Yes, it does. And you don't have to be rich to afford something that will make you smile. With the change you have in your pocket, you could go to the store right now and buy one of these awesome toys. Just wait until you see how much it costs to be one of the most popular kids in your school. If this is your first time visiting our channel, don't forget to subscribe, and please give this video a big thumbs up. Today, we are showing you 10 kids' toys and gadgets for under $10. Funko Pop Toys. The reason why this toy is so popular is that there is something for everyone. No matter who is your favorite character, you will probably have the chance to find a Funko Pop toy inspired by them. The company has 180 unique licenses for movies, TV shows, comics, and video games. It includes characters from Harry Potter, Marvel, DC Comics, and My Little Pony. And let's not forget our favorite, Disney princesses. If the one you love is not on this list, you can even create it yourself. You can easily recognize the Funko Pop toys by their big square head with round corners and their button eyes. They also all have one thing in common. They are adorable. Mike Becker is the one who created these signature vinyl collectibles. This kind of figurines usually cost more than $100 online, so he decided to start his own company by making bobbleheads. And with only $9.99 for each character, he gave a chance to everyone to start a collection for a reasonable price. The company was later bought by Mariotti, who worked hard to give them this coolness factor until it became the famous toy we know today. If you could buy one, which character would it be? Ours will probably be Elsa from Frozen. Slime. This is such a simple toy, but we are all addicted to it as soon as we see it in our hands. Its texture, color, and the way it moves make it a sensory toy that both kids and grown-ups love. If you want to spend even less money, you can make it yourself with only 3 ingredients: glue, borax, and water. Add the quantity that you need to get the texture that you want. Then you can add a lot of different things to make it funnier, like glitter, food coloring, beads, shaving cream, and even more glitter, because we just love that. But if you're a little lazy, like we all are sometimes, you can also buy it online for less than $10. Many teenagers started selling homemade slime on social media. Teresa Wen, a 13-year-old, is one of them. She has more than 700,000 followers on her Instagram account, Rad Slime. This young girl believes that slime is an anxiety and stress reliever, and the millions of people who watch her videos probably agree with her. This is how she makes $3,000 a month selling slime. And we think that if we stay on her Instagram account for too long, we will soon become one of her customers. Fidget cubes. We all know about the fidget spinners that are now spinning in everyone's hands all around the world. But did you know that this little gadget had a cousin? It is called the Fidget Cube. And like this toy we all know, it was created so we could have something to do with our hands when we have too much energy. It can spin, roll, flip, glide, and click. Its design was inspired by a traditional worry stone that reduces anxiety when rubbed. This gadget is perfect to help you focus in class or feel more relaxed during a meeting. Instead of playing with a pen or destroying a piece of Kleenex, you can find something to do that is a little less annoying to those around you. The toy is not made to make you stop fidgeting, but so you can fidget in a better way. It is also more professional than playing games on your phone when you're working. Moreover, you don't have to recharge it, and you can play as much as you want. This toy was created with the support of many people. By crowdfunding this gadget, the company received almost $6.5 million. This is one of the best fundraising campaigns ever. The Fidget Cube was one of the most popular toys, even before people got the chance to play with it. We have never seen something like that before. Magnetic Putty. This is one of the best educational toys to learn how magnets work. And even as grown-ups, we love to see how this strange liquid reacts when it is in contact with a magnet. Like any other putty, it can be molded, stretched, bounced, and torn. But this added a little magic to the mix to make it move without touching it. We can create funny characters with it, let the magnetic putty swallow the magnet, or simply see it move closer to us. With a super strong magnet, you can control it like a snake charmer. You can even turn it into a magnet so it can pick up small metallic objects. But how does that thing work? Actually, it is really simple to make that toy. You just need to add ferric iron powder to regular silly putty. This is how it becomes magnetic. And the reason why it can swallow a magnet is that the force is stronger inside the putty. It is just like there are millions of tiny magnets inside this toy. We can only imagine all the things we could do with this silly toy. We feel like little scientists when we play with it, and no matter how old we are, seeing this toy move is just fascinating. There are so many colors of magnetic putty, like black, blue, or pink. But we will take the silver one to make it look like it is really out of this world. Special straws. This thing seems so simple that we never thought of a world without it. But years ago, people used a piece of rye grass to drink. It seems disgusting, and it actually was, as there were residues and the straw could easily break. This is why, in the 1880s, Marvin Stone came up with the idea of rolling a piece of paper around a pencil and making it stay in place with glue. That's how the modern straw we all know is created. Most people still used paper straws in the 1960s, but the plastic straw became more and more popular until it was what most people used in the 1970s. And since then, we had the opportunity to transform this little thing in any way. A decade later, Eric Lipson filled more than 100 patents for his inventions. But with so many ideas for drinking straws, some of them were a little too crazy to become popular. And this is also how we came up with the funny straws that we can use as toys. Some of the best things we found online include glasses that you can use to drink and straws that glow in the dark if you lose your drink at a party. But the funniest one is probably the straw that you can build in any shape you want. This will motivate any kid to drink their orange juice in the morning. And adults won't resist the temptation of being a little childish sometimes, too. My Little Pony. We have searched a lot of our favorite dolls and toys online, but the best ones we found for the lowest price are these adorable animals inspired by My Little Pony. You can now buy all your favorite characters from the show, like Rainbow Dash, Twilight Sparkle, Pinkie Pie, or Applejack. Whether you want to make them live magical stories or simply add them to your collection, there is something for everyone. And don't think that these toys are only for little girls. There's a whole fan club of adults who believe that friendship is magic. Grown-up men who love My Little Pony call themselves the Bronies. This is a community of people who live and breathe everything related to the show. And they are not the stereotypical pony lovers you would imagine. They look just like the men that you see every day, and the only thing that they have in common is their obsession. And they are not alone. 10,000 Bronies attended the BronyCon convention. It isn't about guys liking a girl show. It's about the community that they created around it. And if you don't believe us, just watch the documentary, A Brony Tale. How much do you love My Little Pony? We probably don't like it as much as them, but we still want to add a toy to our collection. Fabric paint pens. Children are really creative. This could be a great quality, but not when they're showing off their skills on the table, the walls, or their clothes. But you don't have to worry anymore because these fabric paint pens are made for exactly that. It contains permanent color that is designed not to wash out of clothing or fade when you wash it. It is perfect to paint thin lines, and you don't even have to wash brushes afterward. You can use stencils, rubber stamps, color between the lines, or simply use them to draw. So just take old t-shirts and jeans and turn them into your new favorite outfit. There are so many things you can do with shoes, bags, shirts, pillows, shorts, and even more. Fabric paint pens have become so popular that you can even turn them into a work of art. One of the newest trends is drawing on diapers. Yes, you heard it right. This is what babies wear before they learn how to use the toilet. Dirty Diaper Laundry shared some of the best creations, including Mario Brothers, the Grinch, and a unicorn. So no matter how old a child is, they can either become artists or wear these creations. And as grown-ups, we would love our best friend to use her skills to help us make a custom shirt. Ours will probably be covered with Disney princesses. Pokémon cards. We all wanted to be the very best, like no one ever was. But we all had to start somewhere, and that was by buying our first Pokémon cards. This game was really popular in the 1990s, as all the kids spent their spare cash to buy these cards and trade them with their friends. And with Pokémon Go in 2016, this toy was trending again. Each card had a name, a type, and an amount of health points. We played these cards on the field and used these pocket monsters' attacks to knock out the opponent. This toy was our most prized possession when we were 10 years old. But did you know that it could be worth much more today? If you managed to keep a sealed box from the original release of Pokémon, you could make a ton of money. And if you have the first edition box, it could be worth more than $8,000. Each unopened card could cost between $20 and $200. The most popular is the rare Charizard, which could be worth almost $4,500. We never thought that we could make so much money with the Pokémon cards that cost less than $10. Unfortunately, even if we kept our cards, most of them are damaged. But we don't care because it was worth it to have such an amazing childhood. Friendship bracelets. This is probably the cheapest toy you could ever find, but it is also the most valuable. It is a symbol of love and friendship. We all remember just sitting around with our friends and making bracelets for every one of them. All we needed was strands of a variety of colors and someone to show us how to make our first bracelet. Some of them were really easy to make, but the best of us could also create something really impressive. But do you know the story behind this? It all started in Central America, but it was first seen in the US in the 1970s. According to the tradition, if someone gave you a bracelet, you should wear it until the cord wears out and falls naturally to honor the hard work of your friend. This is why our arms were covered by these fun creations, and we didn't have the right to put any scissors near them. Friendship bracelets are so popular nowadays that people can actually spend hundreds of dollars to buy one. Even the best jewelry stores started selling them. But even if we are not rich, we all have something that is worth so much more. A best friend that can make a personalized and perfectly imperfect friendship bracelet just for us. Fidget spinners. If you haven't heard about it, you have probably been living under a rock for the past couple of months. But even if you know about this little gadget, we're going to talk about it again because it is so fascinating. The fidget spinner spins in our hand or on a table for a couple of seconds. And that's pretty much it. But no matter what, we can't stop watching it and making it spin just one more time. It has become the latest trend in high school. And just by owning one of these unique toys, you can get a lot of attention and become really popular for only $1. And that's even better if you can show off your skills with this toy. Some people can make them spin on their fingers, their toes, their forehead, or even their nose. Unfortunately, this gadget was so popular that it had to be banned in many schools. The toy was supposed to help kids stay focused in class and feel less anxious. But when everyone started buying it just because it was cool, it became a major distraction. Or maybe the teachers were just jealous and decided that no one could have it. Anyway, some people complained that they couldn't stop looking at their friends trying out new tricks, and the sound was annoying them during class. This was when things started to get serious, as many schools decided to ban this toy. Do you think they were right to do that? Tell us what you think in the comments section below. And that's it for 10 kids' toys and gadgets for under $10. For more stories like this, don't forget to watch 10 Strange Reasons Kids' Toys Were Banned. Thanks for watching.